It's called Whipple Me Good. Hands moving across the skin, cutting smoothly, and the clean-shaven abdomen now pierced through. Armed with scalpel and cautery, exposing the piss-tinged globus collection of fat, with blood squirting at spots from the deepening gash. The layers of lipid sitting above the organs protective and thick and condensed like a cakey masticated layer of cheesy macaroni, above intestine and stomach, and pancreas and liver, once forming a spherical pot belly, a spherical dome punctured. The steady-handed surgeon digging through the large abdominal hole, like searching for designer pairs in a charity shop's shoe bin, tossing and scooping and sorting through to find the shoe, oh no, to find the gallbladder to eject the black juice, the swift piercing that frees the dark ebony fluid, the bile leaking over the organs, trickling like sewage, slow. Scalpel and staplers and scissors removing unwanted parts, cancerous parts, full of malignance, spreading wildly through cells, through tissues of duodenums and pancreata, clumping to dividing, to multiply and wreaking havoc. The organs sit innocently shining, bathed in saline and blood under bright lights, wriggling under gloved fingers, begging to stay. The diseased parts are aching in disdain, screaming in pain, a pain no analgesic can help contain. The pain upon separation from their kith and kin over 59 years, the parts now carefully cauterized away from their home, from where they once belonged. The metal cautery burning away all connections and ties, leaving behind just a gruesome scar, concealed under the silk thread stitches and layers of fat and flesh, and the remaining organs to see and learn of the fate of those behaving abnormally. Gloves, lights, knives, cut, throw, gone. So the second poem I'm going to be reading is... the second poem I'm going to be reading is based on my experience after waking up after a really long night, and I was really sleepy, and I was just, feeling extremely tired, and it's called Awakening Sweet Slumber. Awakening sweet slumber with my neck knotted like fibers of dreadlocked hair, firm and tight and stiff, eyelids shutting intermittently as the slumber engulfs my body. Tender lips had dried and cracked in the solitary cold of night. Awaken in the morning, unable to move, nor make a sound, just a few inaudible sighs and impassioned groans, while these frozen arms attempt to stretch out wide, defrosting in the morning sunlight. As the joints unlatch themselves, my body becomes fluid again. Facial pores saturated with oil whose aesthetic shimmer lingers, and the ritualistic splashing of the face and the washing makes the oil float away, makes water, clear as day, rejuvenate and cleanse the cavities of my languorous soul. As I look into the mirror, the sleepy self strolls gently on the seas, to be greeted by the sight of sticky gown glued around my eyelids, and 1,000 unkempt hairs that remain the only remnant of a good sleep. Awakening sweet slumber is a lesson for me, that sweet things in life can turn bitter abruptly.